As a British citizen and an ex-British Army officer, where I spent 4 years serving the Queen's Army, and as a Sikh with a turban and a beard who stands up for his religion, I condemn the attacks that happened yesterday. But the reason I make this video today, but actually because I'm so disgusted by the way the politicians and all the media has covered these news so far. They've made it into a glorified media circus, yeah? And the one thing that I keep hearing from all the politicians is that this had nothing to do with Islam, and this had nothing to do with what's happening elsewhere in the world. That's a complete lie. We're not stupid people. Now before you start thinking, here we go, he's going to start cussing Islam, that's not the case. This is not about Islam. The religion is not what motivated these people to go out and kill. This is a social and a political statement made by people who feel oppressed, and they feel unable to express how angry they are, and the only way they feel they can do that is by doing a stupid thing like killing this poor soldier in Uluich. But for the politicians to tell us now, oh, it's got nothing to do with Islam, is ridiculous. The reason they did this is because they feel the pain of the Muslim community that is living in Afghanistan and Iraq. They don't see those people as foreigners, they see them as part of their family. So of course they're going to react when somebody in your family is getting attacked, is not having a good time. You want to do something, right? And how did they do it? They did something stupid, yeah? But they did that because they felt the pain of their community. And secondly, it's not like we British people are actually doing a very good job out in Iraq or Afghanistan. Now I've been in the army, so I'm not criticizing the soldiers, but the fact is we were sold a bunch of lies when we went to Iraq. There was no weapons of mass destruction. There's never been some big apology from the British politicians who said, oh, sorry we invaded Iraq, we should never have gone in. The fact is that we should have dealt with that in a much better way. And now what they're telling us, oh, don't worry about those things, just go back to work, yeah? Get back to work, forget this ever happened, show that you're strong, and what? Forget thinking about it. They don't want us to think. And that's the thing that really annoys me. The people that are frustrated by this attack that happened yesterday, they're thinking, let's have a backlash. Let's do something. Let's make people realize that we're not just here to allow these people to take over. But guess what, guys? That frustration that you've got inside you, that you want to express by doing something, even if somebody is stupid and goes and beats up some Muslim guy or a Sikh guy, start thinking that we're Muslim or whatever it is, that's basically exactly the same thing as what those guys did yesterday. They felt frustrated, they felt they wanted to express their anger, and they didn't know who to target. So they targeted some innocent person just in order to show their frustration. So are we going to do the same thing they're doing? An eye for an eye is what this guy said yesterday in the news. And what do? Follow his example. How ridiculous is that? So what else is left for us to do? Well, actually we can start by using the biggest muscle that we've been given by God, yeah, our brain. If we can start thinking and realize what's going on in the world is not just about Islam versus Christianity, but it's not a religious issue. This is about injustice and inequity, inequality. It's about basically the world not dealing with its own problems. You know what I think? All as human beings, right, we've got all the resources we have right now in our hands to solve nearly every problem that we are facing, whether it's education, poverty, whether it's unemployment or slavery. These all things exist in our hands. But what do we do about it? We ignore those problems and we go back to the normal monging kind of life that we have, yeah? Wake up, go to work, come back home, check Facebook, have a meal, play on internet a little bit more, watch a movie, go to sleep, get up in the morning, go back to work again. We're not being allowed to think about real solutions to real problems. So where's the solution lie? The solution lies first by forgetting the kind of views that we have about different races and different cultures. Start thinking as one human race. Start to realize that every single prophet, every single guru that came here came as a human being because they want us to solve the problems. And all these divisions that we create are only designed to confuse the masses into going along with those few people that are in charge. And really what we need to do is wake up as a whole human race and realize that we can solve all our problems. So this was not a Muslim attack. This was the frustrations by some people who felt that their brothers and sisters in other lands are not being treated fairly, and they are not. And we, not just the British government, but we, the human beings, need to change. We need to change the way we deal with the whole world, because unless we speed up and sort ourselves out, there's not going to be much of a great world to hand on to our grandchildren. I do wish from the bottom of my heart God's peace to those families, okay, the relatives of that soldier, and also those families of those two people, those terrorists who must be going through hell right now, thinking that their child has caused such mayhem and destruction. So to those families from the Sikh community, wish you the best and wish you God's peace. Waheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Waheguru Ji Ki Fateh.